So I'm actually going to start with body mechanics. Body mechanics are kind of the easiest thing that we can see clearly, right? I would say that a lot of power move based B-boys and B-girls understand this to the max as far as power, right? Because to have good and clean power means that you can transition from one movement to the next. You have to have clean windmills to set off the centrifugal force to go into your flare, to go into your 90, to go into your head spin. This body mechanics is very important and the most clearest. And I feel like power move B-boys and B-girls kind of concentrate more on, and their value is on body mechanics, right? I mean, this goes for footwork too, but this is the most clearest. And maybe physically the most difficult is the body mechanics for power moves. But what I'm going to show right now is more of a mixture of that. You know, we'll get into composition later. But just the all-around body mechanics. Who has good body mechanics? I would say my man Stripes. I think Stripes has very good body mechanics. So what we're going to watch right now is hailing from Jacksonville, Florida. We got my man, you know, representing. We got my man Stripes. So we're going to watch Stripes right now. So this is Stripes in Europe right now. So if you look at his form, look at his backspin. So what I want everyone to kind of pay attention to is his body movement, his weight transferring, and his balance and timing. So here's the thing about Stripes is that he's on his balls of feeders, big toes. He's fully stretched out and engaged. And his rhythm and coordination is almost perfect. So I bring up Stripes as far as body mechanics because this is the clearest of what people see, right? If they don't know what footwork is, they don't know what head spins are, or 90s, or floats, or body glides. When you see someone like Stripes, the languages are the lines. How he's picking everything up, how he looks light, right? You can tell by his footwork too, right? And we're going to go into composition in a bit, but then we just watch how he's transferring his weight from arm to arm or back or contact points as well, that was a dope freeze too. As my man J Soul from Gearheads would say, like, you know, contact points. Like he's light, he's using his core, he's using his obliques, he's using his lats. You know, he has a good balance of static holds and twitch. His twitch muscle fibers firing, right? So to me, he's a very good example of body mechanics. All right, we're gonna stop right there. And that again, so body mechanics is a language that we all know. You know, is a language we all know. This is not, and okay, so when I talk about style, when I talk about composition, that's arrangement of things. But right now, we're just going to touch on body mechanics for a little bit. And body mechanics is probably physically the hardest to do, right? Because not everyone, you know, is athletically talented. This is the most thing of athletics is body mechanics, right? You know, because it's your coordination, it's your proprioception, it's your mobility. You know, this is the hardest to physically achieve, and some people are built differently. Everyone has different body types, but here's the thing: with repetition and working over and over again, with the right training, you can develop it. again, because of body types, is going to be different for different people. But there is a formula. There is a way. You know, if you're not flexible, you can get flexibility. If you're not strong enough, through repetition, you can get strong. Through mobility, you know, you can open up certain parts in the myofascium, the joints, and that could all be worked in. Now, depending on if you're athletically talented, you know, you can get there faster than others. But there is like this, you know, there's this thing, there's this way where you can go A, B, and C and get to, you know, to your result. That's a little bit easier. And as far as theory, the work varies from person to person, but there's a formula to do that. Just like if I want to lose weight, I do this. If I want to gain weight, I do this. So the whole thing about body mechanics is like, if you know how, like, and this is where I got to give up to BTR Breaking, Jay Soul. He understands the kinetic chain and how to develop these things, right? Like there's a formula, so we can actually do it. It's going to take time. It's going to take a few people to do whatever, but it can be done. You know what I'm saying? It can be done.